What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking about an exciting new company in the mining sector, and that company is called Zimtu Capital Corp. Now, Zimtu Capital Corp is based in Vancouver, Canada, and it's focused on creating, investing, and growing junior resource technology companies. So in this video, we're going to be talking about an upcoming event, going over the stock, and evaluating a research report done on the company. So it's going to be exciting. I love talking about new companies, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Last but not least, of course, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video, so check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. So with that being said, guys, I bring you Zimtu Capital. Also, if you do support me in the channel and the videos, kindly smash that like button. It takes just 1 second of your time, along with dropping me a comment down below, letting me know what you think about the stock and hitting the subscribe button and the bell for notifications on future videos. So let's get straight into it. First thing I wanted to say was Zimtu Capital Corp is traded on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol ZC. It's got a 52-week range of 10 cents to 29 cents and a market cap right now of just $3.5 million. If you want more information, you can check out their website, and that is zimtu.com. I also wanted to mention that there is a live analyst presentation coming up. Join analyst Sid Rajiv for fundamental research as he discusses the opportunity in Zimtu Capital. That is in 5 days, 22 hours, and 35 minutes as of the date of recording. So you can simply just click on the website right there to reserve, or check the description down below for the link. You can also find the report in the description down below. That's one thing that we will be going over. Here we can see Zimtu Capital with analyst presentation. And that is June 24th, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Taking a look at the stock over the last 6 months, it has performed pretty good, going from roughly 13 cents to now 22 cents. A lot of information can be found on the company's website, but we're going to focus on that research report that I highlighted. And this report is from Fundamental Research Corp. The current price is 22 cents, buy rating, fair value 69 cents, trading at just 0.21 times market value of its investments, initiating coverage. So let's talk about the highlights first. We're going to go over the highlights and the risks. So Zimtu Capital, based in Vancouver, Canada, is focused on creating, investing in, and growing junior resource technology companies. In addition to providing exposure to a diverse portfolio of early stage junior resource companies, Zimtu offers investors a unique opportunity to participate in the value created during a public company building process. Zimtu has funded and created several companies. Management has been operating in this space since the 1990s. At the end of Q1, the company's investments, 95% in publicly listed companies, were valued at $16 million, implying that Zimtu's shares are trading at just 0.21 times of the value of its investments. We note that investment funds typically trade at 2.6 times. Investments increased in value by $6.9 million in Q1, quarter ended February 2021, and $4.3 million in the full year of 2020. The top 6 holdings currently account for 76% of the total portfolio. We noted that Zimtu is a high beta stock and is focused on early stage juniors. Zimtu's 3-month, 6-month, and 1-year returns outperformed the TSX Venture, but longer-term returns were weaker. As we are expecting near-term catalysts for shares of all of its top 6 holdings, we are expecting Zimtu to outperform the TSX Venture this year. So what are the risks? It's always a good idea to take a look at the risks. So junior exploration is a highly speculative industry. The mining industry is cyclical. A slowdown in the resource sector will affect Zimtu's returns. Fluctuations in commodity prices, as we know, cover lots of commodities here at Departures Capital: gold, silver, base metals, and they can be volatile. Concentration risk. The top 6 investments account for 76% of the total portfolio. Okay, so we're going to go over the company overview. So incorporated in 2006, Zimtu is focused on creating and investing in micro small cap companies. Its main focus is on building resource exploration and technology companies from seed level, identifying and acquiring promising early stage mineral properties and selling them to resource companies. Significant value is often created in a public company building process, property identification to IPO stage. Early stage resource projects are typically purchased and sold for tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars. However, in publicly listed companies with good management teams, this significant increase in value associated with the public company creation / building process, along with the upside potential of early stage exploration projects, is what Zimtu tries to capture. So here's an interesting chart: the life cycle of junior resource companies. First, it's an idea. Then it translates into an IPO. Then the share price climbs, discovery and speculation. Then generally we get a bit of a pullback, development, investment analysis, and of course, then production and re-evaluation. Junior exploration/mining is a highly risky business, as we know, very volatile. Very few exploration projects end up as operating mines and or get acquired. Zimtu's business model mitigates some of the sector-specific risks through the following ways. So how does it work? As Zimtu works on multiple projects at the same time, the company tends to hold a diversified portfolio of shares of junior resource companies, thereby reducing overall risk levels. As the focus is on early-stage projects, Zimtu's initial capital investment is typically very low. This allows Zimtu to invest in multiple deals without any need to raise significant amounts of capital. As its portfolio grows, the probability of one or more of the properties being a success increases. So we're briefly going to touch on the specific points of this analyst report. It is 15 pages long, so I'm not going to cover the entire thing, but we will touch on the key points. So business model, Zimtu's wide network of contacts in the junior resource space enables it to connect companies with mineral properties of interest. Funds received from such services are usually reinvested in companies, offering Zimtu equity exposure to its transactions and services. Zimtu also generates about 1.5 to 2 million in annual revenues for providing advisory, administration, consulting, and marketing services to investee companies. Company creation and project generation is one. Number two, hands-on consulting and marketing services. So let's look at their public holdings. These can be found on the research report. We're going to look at the top 6. So that is Zinc 8 Energy Solutions, Commerce Resources, Arctic Star Exploration, Core Assets, Aduro Clean Technologies, and Elementia Resources, with Zinc 8 Energy being 25.75%. Zinc 8 has developed and is currently in the process of validating and commercializing a cost-effective, long-duration battery technology that uses zinc and air as fuel. Approximately $72 million has been spent on the technology since 2002. The zinc airflow battery is targeting stationary long-duration storage applications, remote microgrids, commercial and industrial, and utilities. Number 2, Commerce Resources Corp. CCE is developing its Ashram rare earth and flower spar deposit in Quebec. The deposit holds all of the primary feed for permanent magnets, which is the largest market for rare earth elements. CCE is almost entirely focused on completing a PFS on the Ashram deposit. That's a pre-feasibility study, which we believe will be the next major catalyst for CCE's shares. Number 3, Arctic Star Exploration. ADD is a diamond explorer. The company's senior management and advisors have been involved in the discovery of the Diavik diamond mine in Canada and the Grib diamond mine in Russia, one of the largest diamond mines in the world. ADD's Digress property flagship asset is located next to the producing Diavik and Ekiti diamond mine projects. Number 4, Core is focused on the Blue property in BC, which consists of 2 high-grade prospects located 10 kilometers apart. The prospects lie within the prolific Atilan mining district. Number 5, Emerita Resources. Emerita is a zinc explorer with multiple projects in Spain. Its Plaza Notre project is immediately adjacent to the high-grade zinc and lead Riosan mine. So those are the top 5 holdings for Zimtu Capital Corp. Now I simply want to talk about management. Management is very important, so you should always do your research. Whenever you're researching a stock or doing your own due diligence, take a look at management. Make sure the company has a management team. That should be one of your main areas of focus as well. So David Hodge, President and Director. Mr. David Hodge, President and Director of Zimtu Capital Corp, has an extensive background in business that includes over 25 years of experience in the management and financing of publicly traded companies. Mr. Hodge has been a director of mineral exploration companies since 1996 and currently also serves on the board of Commerce Resources Corp. Mr. Hodge's strengths lie in leadership and imaginative direction. His success has been focused on a belief in team building, consultation, and strong leadership, as well as a willingness to incorporate expert advice into a viable working enterprise. So guys, like I said, just to reiterate, and this is straight from the report, coverage with a buy rating. Note that our fair value is conservative as it only reflects 65% of the market value of its investments. We are expecting near-term catalysts for shares of all of its top holdings. Risks: we believe Zimtu is exposed to the following key risks. Exploration and development risks. Zimtu's value is highly dependent on the overall health of the junior resource industry. A slowdown in the resource sector will affect Zimtu's returns. Investments are exposed to commodity price fluctuations. Concentrated portfolio. Zimtu's top 6 investments represent 76% of the net asset value of its investment portfolio. So guys, that's it for the video. That's it for the introduction. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about the company. And always remember, For full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video, so check the description down below for full disclosure details along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. And finally, Departures Capital and Departures stocks are for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.